From the windswept, endless plains of the Mongolian steppes, a child was born in the mid-12th century. The name was Temujin. The world he was born into was harsh, filled with warring Mongol tribes and constant battles for survival. It was in these unforgiving conditions that the story of Temujin, later known as Genghis Khan, begins. Temujin was born around 1162 into the Borjigin clan, a prominent Mongol family. His father Yesuge was a respected tribal leader who had forged alliances with other Mongol tribes. However, Temujin's life took a tragic turn when he was just 9 years old. While returning from a journey to arrange Temujin's future marriage, Yesuge was poisoned by the Tatars, a rival tribe. His death left Temujin's family in a precarious position. Abandoned by their own tribe, Temujin, his mother Holun, and his siblings were left to fend for themselves in the harsh Mongolian wilderness. Life in the Mongolian steppes was always tough, but for an abandoned family without a protector, it was nearly impossible. Temujin, still a child, had to learn how to hunt and gather food to keep his family alive. These early hardships shaped him, forging a deep resilience that would define him for the rest of his life. His experiences during this time taught him the harsh realities of life in the steppe and instilled in him a relentless will to survive and thrive. As he grew older, Temujin faced many challenges, including being captured by a rival tribe and enslaved, but he never gave up. He managed to escape, driven by an unyielding desire for freedom and power. During this time, alliances were crucial for survival in the Mongolian steppes. Temujin understood the importance of forging bonds and building relationships with other tribes, which he used to his advantage. Soon, Temujin began to draw attention. His leadership abilities, combined with his tenacity and refusal to surrender, earned him a loyal following. His rise to power, however, was not without betrayal. His closest friend and blood brother Jamuka turned against him. Once inseparable, Jamuka and Temujin became bitter rivals, fighting for dominance over the Mongol tribes. Their friendship, once bound by the sacred Anda bond, disintegrated into a brutal conflict. Despite the betrayal, Temujin had a larger vision. He dreamed of uniting the fractured Mongol tribes into one powerful nation. After years of battles, shifting alliances, and numerous betrayals, Temujin finally achieved his goal in 1206. He united all the Mongol tribes under his rule and was proclaimed Genghis Khan, meaning universal ruler of all Mongols. This marked the beginning of one of the greatest empires the world had ever seen. Genghis Khan brought discipline, order, and justice to his people. He reorganized the Mongol military, creating a formidable force based on merit, loyalty, and skill. His army became legendary not only for its ferocity in battle, but also for its innovative strategies. Genghis Khan was ruthless to his enemies, but he was a generous and protective leader to those who followed him. He established a code of laws called the Yasa, which governed his empire and maintained stability across his vast domain. Under Genghis Khan's leadership, the Mongols launched campaigns of conquest that swept across Asia and into Europe. In 1209, he defeated the Tangut kingdom in the west of China, and by 1215, he had conquered the Jin dynasty. These victories demonstrated Genghis Khan's military genius, as well as his ability to diplomatically manage the vast territories he conquered. The Mongol Empire rapidly expanded, controlling trade routes like the Silk Road and allowing it to flourish. Under Genghis Khan's rule, the Silk Road became a vital link between East and West, fostering trade and cultural exchanges. But Genghis Khan was not just a conqueror, he was also a skilled statesman. He secured the safety of trade routes, promoted tolerance for different religions and cultures, and developed a sophisticated administrative system to manage his vast empire. His policies allowed trade to prosper and brought about an unprecedented era of connectivity between the East and the West. Under his rule, the Mongol Empire became not only the largest but also one of the most powerful and culturally diverse empires of its time. In 1227, while leading a campaign, Genghis Khan passed away. The exact cause of his death remains uncertain, but it is believed that he died from injuries sustained during battle or an illness. Even after his death, his empire continued to expand. His sons and grandsons, particularly his successor Ögedei Khan, carried on his legacy, further extending the Mongol Empire's reach across Asia and into Europe. Genghis Khan is remembered throughout history as both a conqueror and a builder of civilizations. For the Mongol people, he is a hero, a unifier who brought them together into a powerful nation. For the people whose lands he conquered, he was often seen as a fearsome and ruthless leader. His impact on world history is undeniable, as his empire helped shape the modern world map and fostered connections between distant cultures. From the remote steppes of Mongolia, this man conquered half the known world, creating one of the largest empires in human history. The story of Genghis Khan is not just the tale of a great conqueror, but a saga of survival, ambition, and the will to change the course of history.